And here we go again.
We don't have to say here we go again.
I want to say here we go again at the beginning of every recording so people know just what hacks we're being, pretending like all this come up organically. This is a script.
Right, exactly.
As if I could follow a script.
No. Both of us are too dyslexic to follow scripts.
You know, I went totally off script in my first play in high school, and then I found out I was actually just in the middle of a gang war. I was homeschooled. I don't know why I thought it. I don't even know why I thought this was a high school play. But yeah, that was when Joji died. You remember that?
I have no idea anything that you're talking about, but I do hear a golden bug.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, interesting.
You tried to quick draw him?
Joji got quick drawn, if you know what I'm talking about.
Alright.
These are inside jokes that don't even exist.
Yeah,
like, they're inside jokes just to me. Like, they're not even with you. No, but not only does no one listening know, Ethan doesn't know. Only my own inner... Oh, that's a heart. Okay,
cool.
Not bad. So, heart pieces can be in golden bugs.
Yes.
Did we establish that yet?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. That heart pieces can be golden.
Of course I remember that, because we just did it like five minutes ago,
sure.
you know? It certainly hasn't been a week.
We're definitely not state saving.
I like how prior to Breath of the Wild, or really, I guess Skyward Sword, Link rolled everywhere, and it was a meme. He was a better man for it. That heart was just.
I thought we got the lantern again there for a second. I was like,
we got 2 lanterns now. It's like the claw shots. You get double lanterns.
you get double lanterns,
twice the light.
Killing Ganon.
Darkness can't stop you.
There's so many things you can do with claw shot. It's so cool, but you have to do them really late. You know, like after you've already beaten.
Yeah.
All the main map, basically. After you've explored all of it, at least. No, you can just go forward. You gotta.
No, I think I have to go up here.
No,
no, wait,
walk
yeah, you're
forward
right.
just a little bit, or to the right.
Yeah. Or I just gotta get an angle on this.
Yeah, just any angle.
Done.
There we go. No, but there's all this cool stuff you can do, and the great thing about randomizers is you get to do it all like randomly. Like, so we get this early.
Piece of hearts are the most boring thing we find on our journey.
And technically, that's not even a random place for that. You know, it is.
Yeah, I think that is a heart container.
That is a heart container in actual game.
So, cut the grass with our blunted
sword.
Weapon.
You were saying though that rolling was kind of a meme.
Oh right, yeah, no, sorry, I get distracted so easily. I'm literally like a toddler. And so yeah, Link rolling was a meme, and I kind of loved it. Mechanically, I love having a dash in modern Zelda games. That looked extremely painful. But I don't know. There's something about Link just kind of rolling everywhere. Oh, now this guy. What's with these birds?
I've never understood what those birds are supposed to be.
They're they're called like Karoks. It's very close to Korok or something.
Yeah,
I remember. Oh, there's another one. Oh, a little bugger. You die just like all your friends. They have no fear.
They have none.
In reality, if there's like a pack of 4 birds and 3 of them go to their death, that 4th one's just gonna wheel around and fly away.
Right.
But they don't. These birds don't care.
They don't care. It's the Twilight Princess MO of having no chill. Link's not the only one who has no chill.
None of the monsters have any chill.
Ganon has Zippo chill.
Ganon has 0 chill. Even Zelda is not chilling in this game.
She has very little chill.
She tries to kill you.
Right.
I don't think that's Ganon.
That's not Ganon.
Zelda's just like, you took how long to get here? I saw you cutting grass.
I saw you catching bugs for that.
You were catching bugs for that, yeah. For that child to do horrible things to.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
Humanity!
I'm very afraid. Push a button, please. Die.
Oh. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Oh, this is in the Twilight. So that's a Twilight monster, and that's why this place is supposed to be in Twilight, but it's not because the thing ended so quickly. So now it's doing the cutscene from when you're a wolf. Yep, and this should. Well, it was.
I don't know what it does.
It was supposed to set the bridge on fire.
You know, you could have just shot you with that arrow.
I mean, but it wouldn't have worked. And we've also got a green screen for our background for some reason.
Okay.
Oh no, we're trapped.
I'm gonna have some fun with that in editing.
There's no fire. Oh wait.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah.
Can you just walk out?
Maybe.
Huh? Give it a shot.
Ow.
Oh,
no, there was fire.
There was fire.
There was fire, guys.
There was invisible fire.
And Link just crashes through the
All
wall.
they find are legs. Link's fire retarded.
That was
legs.
not my fault.
Oh, dear.
There was no fire.
There was no fire. I don't know what happened.
I swear, officer, there was no fire when I was there.
And that's the sound.
That's the sound of
not muting my phone.
You're not muting your phone. Don't worry, we can edit it out in post. We edit everything out in post.
What's gonna happen now? Are you just gonna be able to walk across?
Are
the
we just
bridge?
gonna do the cutscene again? Yeah, we're doing the cutscene.
Oh no!
Get
wait.
ready to fold up, Link.
Something smells funny. Link does this.
Oh my god, that's him sniffing the ground. Oh my god, it's horrifying.
Oh god, it's disgusting.
Can I skip this?
Hey,
I
you can
can
skip it.
Yeah.
Why didn't we skip it last time?
I don't know. Look, I bet I can make. Yeah, I bet I was like, do I even need to push it if I'm a human? No.
No.
I want to fall into Lake Hylia, and it's just gonna be. No, wait, what?
What?
Oh, okay. Oh, so I see what happened. We came to this area from the wrong end, basically. We were supposed to have to go through the Twilight Gate, and we didn't. And now we're going back to the area we had been. This is the beginning of that area. We came in from the south. We were supposed to come in from the north. Because this is actually the third area you go to. You go to the, basically off to the right to Death Mountain.
You have to come
first.
into this one from this angle.
Yeah.
So they just put that in there so you would
to reset you.
I don't understand why they didn't just have you cut directly to that scene, though.
Maybe they can't.
I don't know.
Maybe they need a, maybe they need an area transition scene.
Ah, I see.
There's that dang horse thief again. She stinks of horse.
That's actually the scent. The scent of Ilia is just like hay and manure.
It's like, yeah, it smells exactly like a horse, and of criminal, and like a criminal.
And criminal intent.
Criminal intent. You can smell these things when you're a wolf.
Yeah.
This thing.
I always like that he like shakes them to death.
Yeah, you should get your health back when you do that, because, you know, you're eating them.
You're not actually eating them, though. That would be
You
gross.
don't know. I could be eating part of them, like a little parts that come off in my mouth. You're welcome for that mental image.
No, I don't want that mental image.
Welcome for that mental image. Furry Link chewing down on some bats.
Wolf Link is a very weird addition to the Zelda mythology. Because Wolf Link, you know, is supposed to be like this divine, majestic beast.
They call him the divine. Well, they call him the divine beast, right?
Yes,
like
he's called a divine beast.
Yeah.
Right. He's supposed to be this divine, majestic wolf. You know, nobly striding. Wolves are symbols of power. The last time dark magic altered Link, he became a bunny, a pink bunny rabbit.
In A Link to the Past, yeah, you turn into a bunny if you go in the dark world without a moon pearl. I think that Link just has a fundamentally different personality. This Link is more of a wolf. He's in charge. He's gonna fight. That other Link was much like a rabbit. He was just horny all the time. That's what it actually is. Link to the Past, you heard it here, folks. Canonically, Link to the Past turns into the horniest animal on the planet because he's horny.
So many other places that could have been taken.
This Link, no, I want it very specifically known. This Link is very wolf-like. He's, you know, he's a furry, and
he's just
you know,
himself as a furry.
Yeah, himself
into the Twilight.
As a furry every time he steps into the Twilight. But he's kind of like a hunter. He's got that hunter-gatherer mentality. He's the leader of a pack. Makes sense that you'd be a wolf. What reason, what attribute of your personality would cause you to turn into a pink rabbit?
Timidness.
That is the Easter Bunny, symbol of fertility. Link is horny.
Can you blame him? I mean, have you seen those Zora's lips?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get back onto a different subject now. All right. So, while we're here, why don't we... let's see. There's a couple things we can do, but I'm thinking that we're missing something. We're doing this out of order now. This is the first time we've sequenced break.
Right, yeah. This is the third area. We haven't found the kids, but we found Ilia.
Right, so we haven't done Goron Mountain or Kakari.
Because as I said, this is a revenge story, right? Like we're here to avenge the theft of our horse by this horse thief.
Yes.
And so we don't really care about the kids. That's why we didn't go after them.
All of Twilight Princess is a story about revenge of horse thievery.
Yeah.
Link gets his horse stolen, right?
Yeah.
By the Bobokin King, right?
Yeah.
And then
I did not mean to talk to
when
that
he
person.
finds the Bobokin King, he realizes that the Bobokin King works for someone else, and then he just follows that chain until he gets to the actual man in charge, the one who ordered the horse stealing.
Thievery. It's John
Right.
Wick, really, but with horses.
Right. It's John Wick with horses. There's a couple things we can do here. Some interesting stuff, but we will at some point need
We
to go
found
back.
our horse thief, and she's killed again.
Oh God, we were too late. I'm sorry, child.
That's her boss. Look at that. We couldn't save the fish boy.
Trying to figure out how to serve him up.
That's what Telma's doing. She like, we've been having a hard enough time getting seafood in this bar. That was a little bit racist, and I apologize.
Just a little racist. I love the map. The map looks so
The map is cool, yeah. Games, do you notice that games, something I thought about replaying this game, do you notice games are giving you fast travel earlier and earlier?
Yeah.
Right?
Breath of the Wild is basically instant.
Yeah, Skyward Sword, you didn't really have fast travel in the sky, but you could fast travel to any of the save points on the ground, which was the majority of the map, just by going back up into the sky and falling back down. And you
Right.
could do that right away. Like, that was day one. Ocarina, you had fast travel only when you learned a song.
Yeah.
And you had to learn a different song for every fast travel point in the game. And then Wind Waker, you couldn't fast travel until you learned the song, which I think you do
pretty
after
early.
the second dungeon,
Yeah.
I want to say. Twilight Princess makes you wait longer than that to fast travel. Oh no, wait a minute, it's not early. You need to bow and arrow to get fast traveling in Wind Waker, because you got to kill the Cyclonus guy. So it's like
It's
several
Tower of the
dungeons
Gods,
in.
yes, it's
Yeah,
the third dungeon.
It's like, yeah.
Twilight Princess, it's a mixed bag because you can fast travel whenever you're a wolf.
Yeah, right.
So you get these
can.
moments where you can fast travel, and then you switch back to Link, and you feel very grounded and slow again. And I think that kind of worked for Twilight Princess because you weren't doing a lot of backtracking as Link.
Yeah, that's true.
You were going and exploring as the wolf to find like things to warp, but you weren't doing a lot of backtracking as Link.
I think it reflects the nature of how busy our lives have become, because even games that, like Metroid games, which have lots of backtracking, even the newest one of those had implemented fast travel.
Yeah.
You know, Metroid Prime 1 had no real fast travel. 2 had some weird stuff you could do like at the end of the game, but then 3 just had all these like landing sites that you could use to kind of fast travel.
Yeah.
And like, but more and more games, Breath of the Wild is a great. This is that cutscene again.
Is it going to happen?
I think it has to, because they got to get you to follow the series of events that get you to
Right.
the lake, right? Hey, the fire showed up this time.
Cool. I mean,
Maybe-
I should have pushed the barrel.
Maybe I won't walk into it. But no, I was saying, like, in Breath of the Wild, you have access to fast travel immediately. In Metroid games, like Samus Returns, they're giving you access to fast travel as soon as you find your first fast travel point. I think we're just so busy nowadays that that taking the time to backtrack over something you've already done is a lot of people just don't have the patience for it anymore. I feel like I kind of do, but there are times when I'm playing an old game and I'm like, man, I wish I could fast travel.
It kind of boils down to the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like RPGs need fast travel a lot because the game is already such long form.
Open world games.
Open world
Final
games.
Fantasy VII Remake does not have fast travel except in one chapter at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
But it's a very linear game, so it doesn't really need fast travel.
But that's the thing, too. My example has always been, like, Super Metroid. I
Yeah.
feel like is a perfect video game. That video game is just flawless.
that guy just
It's brilliantly
popped up there.
designed. It's it's most of those games. I'm like, if I can move this block over here, this would be a better game. But I can't do that with Super Metroid. It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's so well put together that when you have to backtrack, it's
for
actually punishing you.
yeah.
You're going, why am I having to backtrack? Well, it's because you missed something. It's not
Sometimes.
because you had to back travel. Because you had to go back to get something. It never has you going back to get something. It always has you moving forward, and sometimes you cross over places you've been before. But
Yeah.
it's always, this path that you can optimize.
I really wish I could have skipped that dude falling on his face there.
And like sitting down for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it took a long time. Do I have to kill his bird? No, I don't.
No, you
think
ride
so.
this one.
The bird is my friend now. This bird is super chill. This bird has all the chill.
He has all the
That's
chill
where
in
all
this
the
whole
chill
world.
went.
But yeah, fast travel, I feel like it enhances a lot of types of video games, and then
Yeah.
in some video games it's just used because we've all become kind of lazy
I'm-
when it comes to stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like in open world games, it makes the most sense.
Right.
You know, in your Breath of the Wilds and your Skyrims. But it has also existed in those games. You know, like A Link to the Past made you wait a long time, but it did eventually give you the flute, which gave you fast travel access. That's always kind of been a thing. I forget. I don't think the first couple Final Fantasies had fast travel, but I think
they have the airships.
Oh yeah, they do give you the airships toward the end. There's an actual fast travel in one of them. I want to say that maybe 10 is the first one that has fast travel as we know it, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I know 12 is between the orange crystals, and it costs you an item. That's the other thing. They used to put all these restrictions on fast travel, right? Like, in this game, you can't fast travel if people are looking at you. Because, oh no, this guy's going to turn into a wolf. They'll be really scared and confused, even though that's pretty pedestrian for this world.
This world, yeah, definitely.
But in Breath of the Wild, you can literally be talking to a stableman, like, bye-bye, Link disintegrates in front of him, and he doesn't bat an eye. Because it's just more convenient. What was the actual reason that they made it to where you couldn't fast travel when people look at you? Well, it was a storyline function, right? Not a mechanical function. And so if it doesn't serve a mechanical function, they kind of try and cut it nowadays.
Yeah. I think it's good for the most part.
There are other games. I played a little bit of it. I didn't really finish it, but Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. One of the things it does, it has no fast traveling, but you have the areas are all kind of built to where they spiral and loop-de-loop back on, like over top. You'll be like over top of an area you were in 20 minutes ago, and now you'll activate like a little like lever, and it'll drop a ladder or something, so you can just go from that area you were in 20 minutes ago to this one instantly. And you can shortcut around the map, and that's a very Super Metroid style of doing things.
Yeah.
You get a new item, and maybe it doesn't let you go to a new place, but it lets you go from one place to the next real fast.
Yeah.
Like it's a shortcut. I think the speed booster was the biggest one for that.
Oh, yeah, I definitely like that style a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, weird switch here, but you notice that there's a reflection of Link in the ice.
I mean, I never really looked.
Right, if you watch him, like, just when he crosses over, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
there.
okay.
You can see it.
You can't see Midna.
Right, you can't see Midna, but she's Shadow Monster thing.
That makes sense.
Half the time you can't see her.
Right, no.
Why do some games not have, like, even a simple shadow mechanic like that?
Yeah, a lot of games.
So weird.
Yeah, like reflections that are. I think it has to do with the way they design like game engines, where like in order to create a reflection, they have to basically like create another model of a character and like put them someplace. So unless they intend, why is this not working? No, I don't want to warp. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, if they don't do that, it doesn't happen. I think some game engines have like reflections kind of built in, so the engine will just know. Whoa, this is terrifying. So the
Real dogs can't do that.
No, they definitely can't.
Yeah.
Real monkeys can't do anything that Midna's doing.
What?
They don't have a prehensile hair on top of their head that can grow and stretch and do magical things. At least not most of them. I met a few bonobos that could, but we won't talk about that because it wasn't their hair. But
Sick.
But yeah, no. What were we
I
talking
think you
about?
killed the wrong one.
I think I did too.
Balls. Well, just go over here.
I'll kill you, Ethan. How about that?
Needless aggression.
How about that?
You're gonna hear a lot of needless aggression on this channel, folks.
It's how I sustain myself. It's how I save face. I really can't remember what I was talking about 5 seconds ago. So
It's got water reflections, but the monsters don't have them, and that's
monsters don't have
but,
them.
Like, even like simple ones, definitely when you're exploring an environment, it's something you notice. I don't really notice it in fights.
Do you remember when we played? What game was it? It was one of the earliest 3D games. It might have been like Ocarina of Time or something.
Use your senses. Here, let's see.
Senses.
Yeah, the wolf sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Maybe
you have
it
to
even
like
tells me.
have like a moment of wolf senses. Yeah,
Yeah.
to see below.
Right. And then a ghost is going to talk
All
to
the
me.
ghosts down there.
I don't know why they killed her and just froze her people, but
Right. So now we are gonna have to do. Goron Mountain.
We're gonna have to go back to the Goron Mountain in order to get the thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
The hot lava. But yeah, we were. It was a really early game, and it was like one of the first shadows that like followed you around. Maybe it was Mario 64 because I think you got a little circular shadow there. Why can't I? What's going on
I
here?
think you can only warp from the map. Yeah, there you go.
I can't.
Oh, we got the.
So I can't warp to Death Mountain. I actually have to climb Death Mountain.
Why do we have the warp icon to it though?
I don't know. I think because the game assumes you've already been there by this point, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I honestly couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
I just know it wouldn't let me warp there, so I got to go warp all the way back to Fair and Woods. Hot dog it over to Death Mountain, and I guess get the big
The boulder.
boulder. Yeah.
The boulder.
Right. So we went. I'm gonna cover my health here real quick. This is the only way we can recover health in this.
God, we need a bottle.
Because I know if we had a bottle, we could fill it with a fairy or potion. We're allowing that, but no. We at this point shrines or light shrines and what do you call them? What does this guy say if you talk to him as a wolf?
He likes wolves.
Sure. Don't hurt me. You know, anytime I see a dangerous woodland creature, I also just kind of whisper, "Don't hurt me," and go. He is also chill. He has all the chill.
He has all the chill.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little chill to go around in the Twilight Princess world.
But him and that bird have got all of it.
That bird have pretty much all of it. His bird
Nugget
doesn't, though.
Yeah.
His bird does not have any chill.
I'm just gonna ignore these guys. So
Other way.
other way? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Duh. You mean toward the big wall of Twilight?
Yes. Into the madness.
Man, in Ocarina of Time, when I first ran into those skull children in Hyrule Field, I was straight up terrified.
I was terrified.
Okay,
Yep.
This was like 7 or 8-year-old me running through Hyrule Field, and they only appear as a child because as an adult you feel too empowered. They don't care. But oh my God, I almost peed my pants when I first saw the first one of those. I was a very impressionable.
Especially since,
child.
for some weird reason, the gates close on Hyrule Town.
Yeah, at night.
Right as you're
Well,
about
I think
to get
the
there.
weird reason
No,
is
like
that-
the timing. When you leave the woods
Oh,
and you start
yeah.
walking there, the gates will close right before you get there.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Link was a wolf, turned back into a human as soon as he crossed the Twilight barrier, and now will become a wolf again. This just seems like a cruel prank on Midna's part, if I'm being honest.
Okay, if you clear the Twilight here, do you turn back into a human?
I should.
Or do you have to clear both Twilights? I think you have to clear both now.
I think you probably have to clear. Well, yeah, you would have to clear both because
have
if
to
it
go back
turns me
in?
into a wolf, I will never be able to do the other one, right?
Right.
Now maybe it does turn me back into a human, and I have to go back to the barrier that I went in the first time that turned me into a wolf. You know that
yeah.
Twilight barrier. Maybe that's how it works.
She just talked about the power of Twilight because you're supposed to have to get that bridge.
That bridge
but
is
they
supposed
just
to
skipped it.
But I think that's because I could lose the ability to become a wolf with this randomizer and not be able to go back and do that. I could be doing things like kind of out of order. I guess I don't have to
just
dig under
open the
that.
gate
I
for
didn't
you.
figure that I would. This is weird.
Yeah, it's always weird when you're playing.
Oh, we'll get our horse back here.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
stay-
if we can use our horse, but we'll get it back.
I mean, we'll get it back when we clear this place of Twilight. That's when you get the horse back, right? I made a mistake.
I don't
Oh
think
no,
so.
wait, no,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't.
just gotta
No, I
draw
didn't.
them together.
Yeah. I should know better. I never make mistakes. Except deciding to do a stupid Let's Play with some ridiculous human being.
Yeah, that was your mistake.
I'm gonna censor myself from now on.
Skip.
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 Skip. There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
It didn't want to skip. It really didn't want to skip. I don't get my hearts back in this spring.
Not
That makes
yet.
me kind of sad. Oh, he's a light guy. He
Oh.
gives me the already filled vessel of light. He just wanted to show it to me. He's like, hey, doesn't this look cool? I'm going to use it to resurrect myself. It's fine.